Ouch. Well, here's a video I never thought I'd be making. And so I don't know if you can see this, but there's a sling on my left arm. Some of you already know this because I posted a photo and some info on my community tab on the channel here. And so I just wanted to give you an update on what happened, what's going to happen, and some upcoming things. And so as I record this, it's Saturday, April, I believe, 4th. Yes, it's April 4th. 2 days ago on Thursday, April 2nd, I was getting ready to record day 5 in the 7-day series I've been doing all week. And everything was set up. I just went to the closet in our bedroom, grabbed a shirt, and I was headed down the hallway back to my home studio here to sit down and start recording that day 5 segment there. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if I tripped over something. I just lost my balance, but I fell forward and I went down pretty hard and knew pretty much right away that something was up with my left arm. I'm not going to go into details, but I could tell I had really damaged something in my elbow. So my girlfriend, Pookie, of 14 years, she took me to an urgent care. When they took care of me, it was very painful at first. Got some x-rays. They gave me some painkillers and put me in this sling and said, yeah, you're going to need to reach out to an orthopedic doctor or surgeon to look into this. And so a really good friend of mine, Karen, works at a local hospital here, and she deals with the operating room staff. And so she asked them for recommendations. And this one guy, Dr. Otto, kept coming back as the recommended guy. He specializes in elbows and surgeries. And so keeping my fingers crossed, we called his office. And one, he accepted my insurance, which not all doctor's offices do. 2, he was available to see me like 11 a.m. yesterday morning. This was the day after this incident. Went in to see him. He said, yeah, you kind of messed yourself up. I cracked the bone that's right above the elbow joint, my upper arm. Part of it cracked. And so what's going to happen is Monday morning, Monday, April 6th, I'm going to go in and have some outpatient surgery. So they're going to insert some small plates and screws to put that back together. He says I'll be in a sling for a couple of weeks or so, and then I'll be able to start slowly moving it. There's no good time to have an incident or an accident like this at home, but especially during a pandemic. And I wanted to stay away from hospitals and doctors' offices, but stuff happens. I'm going to have to apply the principles that I talk about in this situation. The last recording that I did, I think the second to last was about letting go of normal. So I'm really being tested here. So I'm doing my best to practice what I preach and share this with you. You may notice that lonely guitar in the background there. One of the biggest disappointments about this is I'm going to have to go probably several weeks without being able to play it. I'm hopeful that I'll get all of the flexibility and usefulness and functionality back into my arm, that I'll be able to play once again. But another thing that will be affected by this in the short term is how many videos I can put out on my channel. Certainly, I'm going to give myself plenty of time to heal and rest. And just in case you think I'm working too much or I should be resting now, believe me, I'm taking it easy. I just felt compelled to record this short video and share it with you just to give you an update, because you all mean so much to me. When I posted that photo and that update on my community tab, I mean, literally, there was hundreds of well wishes and comments. And so I just want you to know how much I appreciate that. I read every one of them scrolling through my phone, and I appreciate you so much. You have no idea what that means to me, that I can just feel the vibration of love coming my way. And so it's so helpful. So thank you so much for that. So in the days and weeks ahead, I'm going to be exploring ways that I can continue to get out stuff to you. It's just what keeps me going. Having that sense of purpose will be a part of my healing. And so I may have to do it differently. Obviously, the 7-day critical questions series will have to be on hold. So as soon as I can, I'll get back and continue with 5, 6, and 7. And I may be trying some new things, maybe some more live YouTube streams and some other things that I'm thinking about. I do have a guy who helps me with editing the audio portion, and a shout out to Drew. He's been a part of my little mini team here for several months now. But up until now, I've done all the video editing myself, and I'm going to be limited to my right hand and also my energy. I want to take time to rest and all that. So I'll figure out some ways, though, to get content out to you. So I'd like to share something else with you. During this whole pandemic with people having to stay at home, you've probably seen news reports of how, Netflix and all these online streaming services are booming. And I just saw an article the other day about how YouTube use is way up. So one would think that my channel would also be benefiting from that, but for some unknown reason to me, actually my views have kind of dipped quite a bit in recent weeks, which equates to the ad revenue being lower than usual. I'm not worried about it. I'm sure it will bounce back, and I still have plenty of people that I'm reaching with my message, but it's just something I'm keeping an eye on. So in case you're wondering the ways you can help during this particular period, one is just to continue to watch my videos. I've got probably a couple of hundred or more of these affirmation and guided meditation videos. A lot of them are separated into playlists by topic. And so if maybe the news has distracted you and you got away from it, come back and make a regular habit of listening to these things. That would be really helpful. Also, share them with your friends. Share them individually. Share them with any groups that you're associated with online, on Facebook, etc. Because I love getting comments from you about how much they've helped you get through tough times or opened your mind to an insight maybe you previously didn't have. And so don't keep that to yourself. Share it with others, your family, your friends, groups that you're a part of, etc. Also, I have a growing number of albums of this material on Spotify. And so if you go there and search for Bob Baker's Inspiration Project, that's the artist name that I use there. Follow me there. Listen also on Spotify. That's another way to continue to get exposure to this material. Then you can also purchase downloads of some of these albums. If you go to soulmassagemusic.com, again, that's soulmassagemusic.com, you'll not only find a few albums that Pookie and I have created over the years of some of our original music, but you'll find several of the spoken word affirmation albums there that you can download and own. They're also available for purchase on Amazon MP3 and Apple iTunes. I know iTunes is kind of going away, but I think you can still purchase downloads there. And then for more than 25 years, I've been publishing books on a wide variety of topics like music marketing and inspiration for artists and creative people. So I have a ton of paperback books, audiobooks, ebooks available on Amazon in at least a dozen countries. So that's another thing you can do if that interests you. So on Monday, April 6th, around 7:30 a.m. Central Time in the U.S., that's when my surgery is scheduled for. So what you want to think about me at that moment, send me some positive healing vibes. That would be awesome. And I'll post some updates post-surgery on how things are going. Then I will allow myself time to rest and also figure out ways that I can continue to serve you in whatever form that is until I get back to full 100% health. So thanks again for all your well wishes. I so appreciate you. Let's hang together, support each other, and inspire each other. And I'll talk to you soon. This is Bob Baker saying so long for now.